Okay, everybody, once again you get a chance to see what I look like first thing in the morning before I've had a chance to have a shower and brush my hair, because I tend to do that before I go out usually, rather than when I'm starting to work because I'm working from home. Obviously you know that what I do for a living is tarot reading. It's been my job now for over 15 years and it'll probably carry on being that way as well. This is the continuation of my short series of doing little tarot readings for you, just so that you can maybe get some inspiration, have a moment in your life when you can think things through and contemplate what your next strategy would be to try and solve whatever problem is going on with you. So I'm just going to lay out a few cards, just going to do a quick 3-card reading and see what you feel about that. This channel will not be exclusively about tarot or exclusively about tarot readings, despite the fact that that's what I am and that's what I do, because I will put all kinds of other stuff out here because that's what I feel like doing. Okay, I'm a human being, right? You know, I've got all kinds of interests and ideas and different ways of doing things, and that's part of what it means to be me, part of what it means to be you, because like we are humans and this is what we do. So here we go. 3 cards. First one, completely at random. Came out reversed, 4 of discs. The imagery with this card is that of a fortress, that of a keep, and the keep itself is within the center of the entire fort structure. So something about the center, something about your center, something about what is really, really important to you, what it is you're guarding, what it is you're looking after, and also your search for stability. Interesting, it came through reversed. Okay, because if a card comes through reverse, there's a change in the meaning. So you don't just have 78 cards in a deck, you've actually got twice that, if you think about that. And so therefore there's a change in the mood, thoughts, feelings and energy. However, the coloration of this card is also very much to do with almost like harvest type colors. It's like the wheat straw, it's like that golden sunset, it's like towards the end. Okay, so towards the end of something, towards the end of what you're working on, what will you be doing next? And also, are you going to keep the same core principles that the card reading is suggesting that you're trying to hold on to? And are those core principles really, really important to you to the point whereby you have to guard them? Maybe you actually need to create a change in terms of the structure of what is in your life at the moment, in terms of what your values are, what your thoughts and what your perspectives really are, in order for you to gain the success and achievement that you want. Just something to think about there. Okay, second card coming right up, straight from the top of the deck. We had this one in yesterday's reading, didn't we? Okay, coming through upright, coming through with a message associated with breaking things down and putting them back together again. Talking about trying to bring about a sense of healing, so it's almost like there's another way of being or another way of looking at life which could provide you with much more healing positivities when it comes to the various different aspects of your life path itself. And being prepared to make some key decisions which might even go contrary to the orthodoxy, but which will suit you and suit you better. Okay, not out of bitterness, not out of resentment, but out of a spirit of attempting to go towards healing and also improvement in your life path. Healing in this particular context referring to maybe to do with your work, your money, your social interaction, your family life, all the other important things. It's not a medical statement. Okay, it's more to do with you repairing, restoring and improving. And maybe there's a need for you personally to have a quick look at, you know, what it is that was holding you back in terms of your previous sense of even identity, which was having a negative effect upon you. So a message of transition, a message of what is, you know, what is your vision for where you want to go and how you want to try and achieve the change, appears to be part and parcel of what that reading is talking about within those 2 cards. Maybe this is useful to you, maybe it's not. Let me know in the comments section, that's what it's there for. Third card. Okay. Teamwork, team building, a sense of connection between people, between ideas, and bringing together both your positive and your negative sides so that you can then move forward in a key direction. Very similar message to the Chariot card, okay? Because the Chariot card speaks about your positives and your negatives pulling you in 2 different directions. Your desire for short-term pleasure as opposed to your desire for achievement and advancement in lots of other different ways of life. Okay, but this is definitely putting these things together in an almost alchemical image. Alright, the card is labeled Art. Okay, it is the 14th trump card in the Book of Thoth Tarot. Okay, and so what's it really talking about? Mixing things which would not normally mix. Mixing people who would not normally mix. mixing ideas and aspects of your own mind and your thoughts, feelings and emotions which would not normally mix, and pulling them together in the right direction. The feeling I'm getting from this 3-card spread for you is that of trying to work out what is right and what is true and what is balanced and what is appropriate. Trying to look at how you've been in the past and working out in what way that was useful to you and what way that wasn't useful to you, and trying to remove some of the negative forces. But also there's a feeling of fluidity about this. The rainbow motif is repeated in 2 of the cards, suggesting progress over time. Progress over time towards what? To what it is that you want to have control and power over. The sense of something of an almost divine nature, not something happening miraculously or by itself, but something brought about by choice, about willpower, about doing the next right thing, about looking at what your thoughts have been previously and working out whether they were really right or wrong. That's the kind of thing which I've got there. Okay? Is that relevant to you? Might be, might not be. For those of you who are looking out for hope and aspiration for your working life, you've got that there, but you've got to change the way in which things are done in order to get to where you want to go. For those of you who are looking for hope in terms of your relationship life, that looks like further on down the line, and also being able to be in a state of cooperation rather than conflict. So in what ways are you running your relationship at the moment, which is creating more conflict as opposed to more opportunities for balance, understanding, cooperation, conversation, and bringing about clarity of mind? Okay, these are things you've got to ask yourself once in a while. We all have to. But those concepts have come out in today's reading for whatever reason. And fingers crossed it'll be useful to you. Leave a comment in the comment section. Do you like this? Do you hate this? Do you think that my nose is far too big? You probably do anyway, but that's beside the point. Whatever. Just let your comment know, and if you're being too rude, of course, you end up getting blocks or whatever, but that's beside the point. Fact of the matter is, this is who I am, this is what I do, and I look forward to doing the next wonderful video for you. Keep cool, and look forward to Halloween, of course, when I will be doing something a little bit more dark, mysterious, spooky. Being what I am naturally, basically.